Pigs, pigs, pigs. Pigs, pigs. Hey, piggies. What's up, piggies? She's a baby maker. Is that a farm term? That's a farm term.
I hear you're quite the revolving door. Yes.
You slut.
Don't you try
And then these are all pigs with balls. There's a male section.
Oh,
Yeah, they're intact. They've been segregated. Well, and it hasn't worked because they get out and
Go to
just
town.
had 3 sets of babies up there.
wow.
3 or 4, something like that.
How many acres do you say?
53.
How many?
53 acres.
And your property is clear to the gate when you come in?
Yeah, and then it goes up that way more.
So what about this house that's just down from you? You said
These
that's
are,
an east.
that's just an easement. They just have like a road that goes across our property. And his property faces that way.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 2 other properties that go through our property to get theirs.
Okay.
And then one is way over here. And I believe they only have trailers. I don't think they have an actual house. And they have like 80 acres over here. And then Richard has 40 acres that faces towards. I don't really know this area too well, and I don't like Richard. He like he would just come on our property whenever he wanted, and then anytime he had an issue, he'd be like, "I need your help," and then he started complaining about stuff all the time and blah blah blah, and then it was just like all he did was complain, and then he tried to turn us into zoning. He's the one that got us in trouble, so we couldn't do camping at our creek anymore.
What?
So,
On your own property?
yeah.
That's
Good.
bullshit.
Yeah.
What an asshole.
So then,
Sorry.
so then he built a barn and built an upstairs, and he was renting an Airbnb, and he took out an ad and everything. Well, he turned us in for having an ad. So I said, well, now he's doing this. How's that fair? Yeah.
Good.
So the road committee said no 30-day rentals. Everything has to be over 30 days. So he got really mad, and then he's like, we need to be friends again. And I'm like,
Why would he complain about you camping on your own property?
I know. Well, because people were parking down there, right? So
Oh.
they assumed. So for the longest time, I guess, John and Cindy, they just used that property for a home. They didn't really they let the wild deers and turkeys come, and so they didn't use the property very well. Not very well. They just didn't enjoy the creek or anything. So it was never really an issue, and they didn't explain that there was no easement. So the whole community assumed that there was some 20-foot easement on our property that went 20 feet into our property, right? It's supposed to be a 60-foot easement from the center of the road. The road is 10 feet across. So I said, so you're saying there's 20 feet of easement into my property? No way. It's not in my paperwork. It's nothing. And so I looked it up. They had that easement taken out like in the 80s. There's a 5-foot bridle path. I said, if you're not a horse, stay off my property. So now they can't bug me about that anymore, but that's why they put that sign up there that says no public parking.
Oh.
Yeah, because they assumed that there was 20 feet into my property. I was like, So now they know better, but I got a no trespassing.
You got a bull over there.
Huh?
There's a bull over there. Is that a
That's
bull?
number 4.
Oh, that's a bull.
Nope, that's a girl.
That's a
She
girl.
doesn't.
Do you have a bull?
No, we sold him
Oh.
a couple months ago because he was
said he was
really
wrong.
mean.
Okay.
He's number 1.
Number 1, yeah, he was barking.
Now we're going down to the little piggies. Squeal, little piggies. Walking down to the little piggies. Well, I guess she's been here 3 years, and I guess she's already gonna sell the place. And she said because of the equity, she's gonna get enough money to buy a house outright in Texas. I asked her if she's ever been to Texas. She says yes. She says this is a lot of work. There's a lot of animals here. And I could see it being a lot of work. But she already has the place. I mean, she's got a mortgage, but I don't know. I feel like you got this far over 3 years. I would keep going. And I'm saying that from a person who's been to Texas, and I'd never fucking move to Texas. I'm sorry. Sorry, cryptic mutation. I don't know about your town, but College Station and Houston were not all that. Spent a month there, and I was a teenager, but it was terrible. But she may love it. Who knows? Little goats. Little goats. Pregnant goats. Very pregnant goat. What's going on? Are you checking? Is she alive? Okay, all right, good. Woo!
She's so pregnant. I want to bug her. Then you can see some of the babies that we've had.
How long till they, when they're pregnant, how long does it take?
Sheep and goats are 5 months.
5 months, okay.
Cows are 15 months.
Really?
Yeah.
15 months?
Like
I didn't know that.
elephant, you know?
What about, you know about horses? You don't have any horses, right?
No,
Will you hurry up?
we
She
don't
could eat
eat
my
horses.
pants.
I know you don't need horses.
I don't actually, we did eat goats, but when we first got
Yuck.
them, it was a couple of wethers. But I'm not really a goat person or a
Mm.
sheep person.
Yeah.
And I just, all my goats have names, all my sheep have names. So
I would think goats don't taste that great, but
they don't. They're a little bit gamey.
maybe.
But goat burgers with caramelized onion is really good, though.
Oh, that sounds
That's
repulsive.
the only thing that is good. With arugula and some
Oh,
good
God.
cheese on there.
Okay, we'll take your word
Okay,
for it.
yes. We'll pass.
Yeah.
At least you didn't say it tastes like chicken.
No. You know what tastes like chicken, though?
Chickens?
Rabbits.
Oh, okay.
Believe it or not, rabbits do taste like chicken. Or chickens taste like rabbits? Maybe.
Well, you got a lot of like car parts and junk.
Yeah. And
How did that happen? Huh?
That's the barn. It's 2,000 square feet.
It's definitely a barn.
Yeah, we were thinking about building up an apartment up there, but we just never got around to it. Yeah.
And then you're gonna have to get like a license for zoning or something to rent out a room, huh?
Where?
Like if you were to build an apartment up there to rent out, or do you mean for yourself? Huh?
You'd have to get a permit.
You'd have to
all
get a
that
permit,
stuff.
all that bullshit.
That's the whole thing, is that California is so permitty.
Yeah, I know. Well, it sucks though. You have your own land and you can't just do what you want on your own land.
Right. Not with neighbors like we got.
That sucks.
Let's see if we can find
Maybe we should have been friends from the beginning, Mr.
Maybe.
Fuckface. Sorry.
see if we can find some babies.
More goats. Oh, it's a little goat pod.
Didn't you ask Kent if he'd like to move here?
I did. Long time
I'm
ago.
wondering why he turned you down.
He
Cat.
wanted to stay where he was at. Yeah.
Because of cat. Kent would have loved this. Hey, Kent, if you see this, you would have loved this. You would have had your own spot. You would have had your own garden. You would have made this place look nice. Because what I'm seeing is a lot of trash and stuff everywhere. There's another RV. There's RVs everywhere. There's things everywhere. Random pieces of junk, but it's a nice place. Ooh, what's over here?
They're always pregnant. We're always having babies.
Is that solar panels up there?
And here,
Are you self-sufficient off the grid?
off grid. Yeah, you want to see?
Oh fuck yeah! Off the grid's the way to be. And then
We gotta check before we off grid.
what's that?
Totally off grid.
What?
It is kind of a pain being totally off grid a little bit.
Well, yeah, because you got to make sure your generators are running, right?
We have a generator right here.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
So,
I see it.
in the beginning, we had these marine batteries,
Jesus Christ!
but now we have.
Oh, it's so nice in here. Why is it so? Oh, it's got an AC. Oh, you have to keep all this stuff cool, huh?
Not anymore. We don't use these. Now we have these. We just got these.
No, wait. What are these? Marine?
Old marine batteries. They don't work no more.
They don't work anymore.
A couple of them are dead, and so we got a new system. We paid 40-something thousand for these new batteries.
Oh my god.
And then there's already some that are dead. They blew up inside, so
And
we
that's
had to
the
sue.
solar?
We sued the solar company.
No good.
Oh my.
Yeah, because we used to have a really nice Schneider system, and they gave us this.
So,
Shit.
are these like if one battery goes, they're all toast?
Pretty much, because the way it's hooked up
That
like this. but
sucks.
You could take one battery and
Yeah.
use it. You know what I mean?
What's that going to do though? Does it give you enough to?
If you just want to do like your cell phone and like a camper, I'm sure like one or
Oh,
two would be good.
That's a lot of.
So did you
Yeah.
settle with the solar company?
We're still waiting for the arbitration judge to make his decision, but yeah, we went to arbitration and everything, and yeah, and he was like saying, he was saying all this stuff about blah blah blah. And then it boiled down that really it was about the old owner.
There's the solar panel.
And them not doing everything
Well, so they're trying to say that the animals.
Randomly go in
Are
there.
they trying to say that the animals can like randomly access going in there? So idiots.
So we have 72 solar panels altogether.
Who put all these up?
They were here. We bought into this.
What's that?
We bought it already like this.
Oh, they were here. Okay.
No, it's included in the price.
Totally paid for, or you
Yeah. Oh, they're already paid for.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, these were put in 2018, I
Well,
think, and those were put in 2012.
Plan or something like Mom was.
No.
Okay,
The,
okay,
the,
I got
owner,
Mom
the
in trouble.
owners that lived here before us were stinking rich. Like
Really?
they owned a concrete or a counter company.
Okay.
He was willing to buy the front gate and get a whole solar gate like we have now, but nobody wanted that. They all wanted to go with the old fashioned. Everybody had a lock on there, and it was a big thing.
Yeah.
So Richard got on the road committee, convinced everybody to get the electric gate, and they quit. So
What's
That's
this? What's this right here?
that is the pump house.
Say outhouse. Oh, okay.
No, pump house. So these are our tanks. We got 20,000 gallons. They're 10,000 each.
The water?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool. That's pretty cool. I like the whole self-sufficiency idea. Now,
Oh yeah, it's nice not having to like.
pay a huge.
Well, when the strong winds come, you know, SDG&E is like, we're cutting off power. Like, okay.
You do that.
When you run low on water, though, or have you run low?
Oh yeah, Neil's let it all run out the other day. So
So what do you do?
How do you let all that run out?
yeah, into the pig's pen. Turn on the well pump. There's a well over here.
How long was it on? That's a lot of fucking
All night.
water. Jesus.
20,000 gallons. He did that
Well,
3
tell
times.
them to get some milk
3
containers
times in
and
the last week.
go to the distilled water thing and start filling it back up.
Let's see.
No, how do you fill it back up?
The safest way for you down.
How do you fill it back up?
It's filling.
It's,
Do you
there's a
hear it?
well.
Oh, well,
There's a
okay,
well.
gotcha. Oh,
Yeah,
I see it.
yeah.
I see it.
Yeah,
Okay,
the well's back there, and that's the pump house.
I see. Pump
So-
house, duh. Sorry.
So they built or they dug
It's kind of cool.
800 feet down. from
Oh,
the
you
well.
got-
So
oh,
it's
so
a
you got-
really deep well.
You got 3 full
That
things.
tank doesn't work. That's an old tank.
Okay, so you got 2 full things.
Before what? They hit water. It was 800 feet. Not before they hit water. They just made a deep well because,
That's smart.
like, there's a well down there and a pump house down in the bottom out here, but it was only pumping 2 gallons a minute. So she wanted it. It's not much. She
2
wanted
gallons
it-
a minute?
Yeah, that's still a lot. I mean, that's pretty.
Would that even-
That you have any running water at all, right?
So that's 2. That's 120 gallons an hour. So I guess if you go to sleep and wake up in the next morning, you got a lot of water, right?
Yeah.
So do you have
How
a
do-
fence around your complete property? Or
Or
just
mostly it's barbed wire all the way around, but there
So-
is some fencing most of the way around.
So-
Our animals, we have pigs that go over to the neighbor's yard, but not too much.
How many
That's what I
gallons?
wondered
How many
about
gallons do
animals.
each of these hold?
10,000 gallons.
Oh shit, it's pretty good. That's a good 2 or 3 baths for me.
One drain out.
Ha, ha, ha,
No,
ha.
they
Sorry.
drain together.
Okay, I'll stop with
the
the-
whole thing drains.
stop with the jokes.
So,
Stop with the jokes.
Apple tree, but the goats eat all
Look,
of the
Pa, I'm a
flowers off
farmer.
of it,
I'm a
so-
farmer.
But we got the garden in the back. We got some apple trees, apricot, peach. We got
Oh,
fig
there's-
trees down, mini nectarines, pear tree,
Man,
black walnut.
this
Yeah.
is amazing.
And that's
here.
the RV pad. It has full hookups to SDG&E.
Black walnuts matter. Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you have to be in California. You have to be connected to the power company.
What?
So that's the power company right there.
So, do they take like any excess power they siphon off to SDG?
No, we're not connected to
No,
the
you're
grid
not at
like
all.
that.
Okay,
No,
good,
but
good,
you
good,
have to be connected to the power company. So that's the one connection. And yeah, we could rent that
But
space out.
why
to
do
an
you
RV.
have to be
By
connected?
law, it's California law. Ask
Hmm.
California.
Okay, I'll ask them.
In the fifth wheel.